The first time I laid jollof rice over mincemeat in my grandmother's old enamel baking dish, my hands were shaking, not from heat, but from memory. The kitchen smelled like two worlds colliding. Tomato stew simmered thick and red, stained with palm oil and Scotch bonnet heat, while rosemary and thyme, British, sharp, almost polite, rose from the pan of spiced lamb beneath it. Outside the window, rain tapped against the glass in the soft, persistent way only London rain knows how. Inside, the air pulsed with heat, pepper, and something older, something watching. My grandmother used to say food remembers things people try to forget. I laughed at that when I was younger. I don't laugh anymore. I am Kadiatu Sese, daughter of a Sierra Leonean woman who crossed oceans with recipes stitched into her mind and grief buried under her tongue. I grew up between places, Brixton streets and Freetown stories, English school dinners and West African kitchens where nothing was measured and everything mattered. Food became my language long before I learned how to name myself. The dish I was making that night, jollof rice shepherd's pie, was supposed to be my signature. A playful fusion, critics called it. British comfort meets West African fire. Minced lamb, slow cooked with onions, garlic, ginger, smoked paprika, and suya spice. Jollof rice cooked separately, long grain, washed until the water ran clear, then stewed in tomato, onion, bay leaf, and thyme until each grain drank in red. Instead of mashed potatoes, the rice was layered thick on top, pressed down with the back of a spoon, brushed lightly with oil, and baked until the surface crisped and cracked like scorched earth. It sold out every Thursday at my pop-up. What they didn't know, what I barely admitted to myself, was that I was cooking a dish my family had forbidden. My grandmother's voice echoed in my head as I slid the dish into the oven. Some meals are not meant to be remade. She had raised me after my mother died, and she guarded her kitchen like a shrine. Certain pots were never scrubbed too hard. Certain recipes were spoken, never written. And one dish, always whispered about, never named, was tied to a story that ended in silence. All I knew was that it involved jollof rice and a pie baked until the top turned dark. The first warning came weeks earlier. An old woman had come to the pop-up, her